It's an incredibly interesting fact that one of the greatest reasons behind the downfall of many great men is a woman or lust for women. There's absolutely no reason to give a list because we all know so many people like that. But I'll give a well-known example here in Nigeria of a popular and well-respected individual who lost his legacy due to this reason. A few years ago, Yul Edochie, son of legendary Nollywood actor Pete Edochie, lost the respect of a huge portion of the internet public due to the way he handled his separation with his wife, Mie Edochie, and his intention to be with fellow Nollywood actress Judy Austin. He made the separation a total spectacle by constantly needing to prove his stance and engage in back and forth with the public. The entire fiasco made so many people lose respect for him. Since then, no one takes him serious anymore. Unfortunately, it seems like this may be the same fate for the once revered Two-Face Idibia. Two-Face right now is on a self-destructive path that has the potential of destroying his legacy. And this is because of the way he is handling the separation he's having with his wife, Annie Idibia. In the past few weeks, he has single-handedly stirred up so much drama because of the need to tell the internet about his intention and coming out to own these actions, which to an extent is a good thing, but these actions are giving people, whether young or old, the right to have an opinion and to say their opinion, whether he likes it or not. Whatever he chooses to do with his life is his business. Whether he's tired of his marriage, he's being unfaithful, or he wants to practice polygamy, all that is nobody's business. But when you bring your marriage and your relationship status and all that to the public, whether you like it or not, you have given people the permission to have and voice their opinions. And that is exactly what is happening right now. To make the drama even more dramatic, Two-Face's mother has come out to tell the internet that her son is not in his right senses and that his new girlfriend, Natasha Osawaru, has bewitched him.
Good evening, Nigerians. My name is Mrs. Rose Idibia. This message is for Miss Natasha Osawaru of Edo State. I'm calling on all mothers in Nigeria to help me beg her to release or to free my son. My son is going through a divorce process and he's clearly not in his right senses now. I know my son. This is not him. Please, Natasha, the bead you put on his hand and on his neck, remove them and free him.
This will undoubtedly inflame this drama to new heights and give content to the media and even give more permission to the public to have and express their own opinions. His actions are making the public lose respect for him. In less than 1 month, between late January and mid-February 2025, Two-Face announced his divorce on Instagram. A few hours after the post, he made a video to take responsibility of what he posted earlier. Then between 11th and 12th of February, he came out on social media to announce his love for his new girlfriend, Natasha, and he desired to marry her. Less than a day later, he releases a video to own his earlier statement, just like he did the previous time. The next day, a video goes viral showing a marriage proposal from Tubaba to Natasha, even though he is yet to conclude his divorce proceeding with the court and his wife and all that. Then on the 14th of February, a video goes viral showing his mother asking the world to tell Natasha to release her son and that Two-Face has been bewitched. Now, with everything that is going on, a lot of people want to know, why are they always bringing their private family issues to the public? Because I think that is where most of all this disrespect is coming from. A lot of people have been asking, could it be that Two-Face is having a midlife crisis? So when I saw that, I decided to go online to go and see what are the symptoms of a midlife crisis and how it manifested. And what I saw actually aligned with the way Two-Face is behaving right now. I am not going to go through all the reasons, but I saw some particular ones that kind of stood out. One of them is the idea that it's possible that he's experiencing dissatisfaction with life. If you look at the list, you see that people that experience midlife crisis can feel unfulfilled sometimes, even though it seems as if they have everything. Another sign of midlife crisis is fear of aging and mortality, which can manifest itself as preoccupation with youth, health, or death. And it is well known that Two-Face right now is 49-year-old and will be 50, I think this year or next year. So I think all that is giving him this realization that he's getting old, and all that can be affecting his perception and making him afraid. Another sign of midlife crisis is impulsive decisions, which has shown very well with the way he has gone on to propose to Natasha. Even though he has not finished his divorce proceeding, he seems very impulsive. It doesn't seem like the Two-Face that we knew before that seemed more calculated. This whole thing of him just prophesying his love on the internet and saying that he wants to marry her, then going on to propose to her and allow it to go on the internet, then coming out to back it up, seems very impulsive. Another sign again is change in relationship. According to the list, it says that people that are experiencing midlife crisis may start losing interest in long-term partners, or they start seeking for excitement elsewhere, which seems like what Two-Face is doing right now. He has lost interest in his long-term partner because he has been with Annie for close to 30 years now. So for him to just start losing interest, it means that it's possible that he's experiencing a midlife crisis. Another reason again could be that he's feeling trapped, which is why he wants to break free from the responsibility that he's experiencing. Maybe he's just tired, he just wants to just experience something else. He's tired of the marriage, he wants to just experience it. So it's understandable. The last reason I'm going to look at on this list could be that it's possible that he's using substances, because if you look at the video with he and Natasha when he was proposing to her, many people have expressed that they were behaving very strange, almost as if they were high on something. So it's very possible, but everything I'm saying is allegedly. I beg. I did not say that Two-Face is on drugs. I'm just saying that his behavior looks like somebody that is not normal, that is possibly on drugs. Allegedly, please. Personally, I think that he's just possessed by lust, and that throughout everything he has gone through in life, he never found a way to overcome this particular deadly sin, if you know what I mean. And I also believe that he does not respect or fear Annie. I believe that he had never respected her before, her being Annie. And this is because of the way she made it easy for him to do whatever he wanted. Because if you look at it, Annie's first child is Tubaba's fifth child, either fifth or sixth.
And then you know them first. And then you wake up so different people are having babies for him. And then he has 5 kids with other women. How did that happen? My first child is his fifth. And I met him before everybody. So you know what that is.
He never respected her, and she herself did not respect herself, because why would you want to be with somebody that obviously has children with different women? The red flags are glaring, but you still choke your head inside there. From my observation, I think Annie has low self-esteem, and her sense of value is tied to her association with Tubaba, which is why she has tolerated so much rubbish from him. If not, she would have left him. And it doesn't matter whether she has kids or not, because the other women that were with Two-Face have children for him, but they're not with him. And it's not because of he did not choose to be with them. It's possible that if he had chosen to be with them, one of them will marry him. But there are so many cases all over the world of women taking their children and going out because their husband is being unfaithful or doing some other things. But in this case, she chose to be with him. All this just shows that she's the ultimate submissive and understanding wife. And of course, Two-Face is not a regular guy. He is a very, very high value man. He's very handsome, rich, famous, wealthy, and is a superstar celebrity. He's one of the most talented and respected musicians in Africa and beyond. So it's understandable that many women will lose their sense of self in this situation. But the truth is that actions have results, whether you are aware of it or not, whether you like it or not. She must have seen all the red flags, but she chose to stay because of what she was benefiting, whether it's the feeling of being chosen by a superstar musician or the comfort, status, or love. And the truth is that Two-Face has never promised that fidelity or monogamy. Two-Face has never promised that he will be with her 100%, because he has said it in his songs, he has said it in interviews, that when it comes to relationship, he might love somebody else, but he will still go out to go and be with other women, and he has been very open about it. And as I said before, he already had 2 baby mamas and 4 children, whether 4 or 5, by the time that Annie married him in 2013 or 2012, I can't remember. So to a large extent, you can't really blame Two-Face for his infidelity and his desire to be with other women. But it is the way he has been exposing his business on social media that is causing a lot of strong reactions and opinions from the public. In fact, before the recent drama, Two-Face and Annie had done one major relationship blunder that inflated the possibility of separation, and that is their decision to go on Netflix Young, Rich and African. I won't talk much about that, but I believe that their appearance on that show and the things that Annie and Two-Baba said and did really made them lose love and respect for each other, because it was not long after the third season was released earlier this year that Two-Face announced his separation with his childhood sweetheart and wife, which is Annie. But the way he has gone on to handle the situation is pointing to some deeper psychological issues that I have explained earlier in this video. As for right now, Natasha should be very careful because she's seen all the red flags koro, and she's still deciding to enter the relationship with Two-Baba. And there's nothing worse than being rejected by the in-laws of the person that you are trying to enter a relationship with, which is exactly what is happening with the fact that Two-Baba's mother is already coming out to say that Natasha should release her son from the bid and all that kind of thing, which is just very embarrassing. But Two-Baba's mother is already rejecting her because they've not even finished dealing with their divorce, that is already prophesying love and wanting to marry this new person. So, the mother is already confused that why is my son behaving like this? Right now, I think there's more to this story, and I'll continue to cover it as time goes on. But for now, please watch my other videos on this particular topic. Drop a comment below, give the video a thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel for more content related to the psychology of pop culture. My name is Kola, and I'll see you in my next videos. Bye for now.